about Jesus' name being mentioned more often than Prophet Muhammad's name, this is not an argument that should even come up in the first place. Do you know why? The reason is this. It's not by the numbers of times that the name is mentioned. Satan's name is mentioned even much more than anyone's name.
Yes.
So does that mean that he is good because his name is mentioned more often? Number one. Moses' name is mentioned even more than Jesus' name. So by that yardstick, will you say that Moses is much more greater than Jesus Christ? It is not the numbers of time that the name comes that determine their level. That's number one. Number two is that he's the one that is being, communicated with directly. So when you're talking to someone directly, you don't often mention their name. You use the second person singular. So in the Quran, the prophet is often referred to as Ka or Anta. Ma anta bi ni'mati rabbika bi majnun. He doesn't need to mention Muhammad's name again. He's using a pronoun. And I'm talking to you now. If we are to continue talking for the next 1 week, I might never mention your name at all.
Yes.
Because you are the one I'm talking to, I'm just using you. So that's the logical reason why Muhammad's name will not come in the Quran like his name Muhammad.
And I think in the Quran, while we're discussing this, something that just came to me is the reason why they might use that as a point is because the Bible is compiled. They talk a lot about Jesus. They
mention the name.
Yes, they mention the name a lot. Wow, the Quran is a book of revelation. I was a bit to him.
Wow, that's a very big point. I never even thought of that. So because the Bible is like a documentation. So they are writing on. Okay, Jesus said this. Peter said this. So that it's like writing a story. But since the Quran is a direct conversation between Almighty Allah and Prophet Muhammad, it's a revelation from Allah to him. So his name does not need to come often because he's the one they're talking to directly. So, but the Bible is not a revelation, it's like a documentation. So that is why the name Jesus has to come more often. But the name Muhammad does not need to come often because it is a direct conversation between Almighty Allah and Prophet Muhammad. And when you're having direct conversation with someone, you don't repeat their name. You use a pronoun instead.